Alice attempts to open everybody's eyes to the fact. However, no person believes her. Each person thinks she's loopy, much like Margaret. Whilst all of the visitors have long passed domestic, Alice tries to speak to Jack once more. She asks him for only one factor, to go away this cursed region together with her. To her surprise, the person is of the same opinion and she is going to present her matters. However, once within the automobile, it will become clean that he used to be not going to depart. Jack betrayed her by means of allowing the guys in crimson suits to take his liked lady far from him. Dr. Collins and his colleagues difficulty Alice to electroshock remedy. At some stage in this torture, the heroine sees her past lifestyles, which turns out to be her true reality. It seems that she is a skilled physician who worked across the clock to earn extra cash and ensure her existence as Jack used to be unemployed. After some time, Alice returns to Jack's residence. She would not be aware the ultimate events, but the hallucinations nevertheless hang out her. Whilst all people thinks that the whole lot is first class along with her, Alice recalls the truth. The truth is that undertaking victory is a simulation that Frank once created. It seems that Jack knew the entirety, and furthermore, it used to be he who forced her to come to be a part of this fictional global against her will. Whilst Jack found out that Alice had found out the truth, he decided to try and maintain her. The fellow swears that he did it for his or her personal precise, in order that they could live an ideal existence. The female is horrified and does no longer recognize what to do with this data. Jack tells her about the conditions of such club in this community. It seems that men take obligation for their other halves, intentionally forcing them to enter the simulation. The humans here are solely apparently actual. Their real bodies are in a kind of coma underneath the have an effect on of unique lenses. Alice wants to go back to normal lifestyles, but Jack does now not permit her path, maintaining her tightly in his hands. It is why, on the way to unfasten herself, the heroine grabs a glass and hits the person, and then Jack falls lifelessly to the ground. In the meantime, Frank is told that Jack is dead, and he sends his guys to get Alice. The girl has nearly no time left due to the fact the alarm is already sounded at the streets. Bunny runs into the residence and asks the heroine to run away. It seems that her friend is aware about the simulation, and she consciously chose this lifestyles because she has infants here whom she lost inside the real international. Bunny tries to provide an explanation for that. Jack died no longer, only inside the digital global, however also within the real global, because of this, that nobody can disconnect her from the simulation. She desires to get out of here and run away as soon as feasible because she is in incredible risk. As she walked outdoor in her bloody get-dressed, she noticed that the alternative guys began to panic, after which the other ladies started out to suspect something as well. In the meantime, whilst Frank was once at the cell phone, Shell determined to eliminate him. She wants to regain manage of her idea, so she had no different choice. Alice guesses that with a purpose to return to truth, she desires to get to the pinnacle of the mountain, to the identical building. She gets into Jack's automobile and tries to break out. They straight away begin chasing her due to